Hey, Evan! Whoa! Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. What were you just doing?
Just relaxing, connecting to my crazy mind of my body, you know? Bringing
Cool.
it back.
Do you mind if I join you?
Please.
Well, let's do this for now, because I kind of feel like this is like the way you do it. You know? You do the lotus position, like you're set, you're like in the moment. So if I'm sitting here and I feel like I have all these thoughts that are in my head, like what am I gonna do tomorrow? Like, I ate too much food and I have too much trail mix in my body. So like, what do I do to clear all these thoughts that are in my head?
Oh, it's more about like becoming aware of what the thoughts are.
All right, let's try it right now, just for a moment. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm levitating. I'm going up here.
What's coming to your head? What's popping up? What's the same thing that pops in your head again and again each? What's, I guess, the biggest concern in your life that pops up again and again?
I guess like the biggest concern right now is just, what am I gonna do this weekend? Am I gonna go hang out with friends? Or, you know, I did eat a couple hours ago, but am I still hungry? When you first got to the monastery with your brother, and you were just thinking, what am I doing here? What's the real reason of why I should be around here? Did you instantly want to go back to Sydney and just be like, I'm out of here, I want to go back to my previous life?
Yeah, I think I was definitely confronting. It was, you know, completely different to the life I just led behind, you know, leaving pubs and clubs and bars and chasing girls and drugs and alcohol and all these kinds of things that had sort of been a big part of my life for 10 years, over 12 years, and, you know, really well entrenched in that culture, to then coming to a place that, I guess, promotes things that are vastly different to that, you know.
You touched a little bit about in the past about happiness is like a muscle. How would you describe that? What does that mean?
Like, well, I think certainly it's a skill. You know, we can train and implement different skills and tools into our lives every single day that can make our lives richer and more vibrant. And you know, just like we just talked about sitting meditation there, it's a little tool that we can go back to find some calm and get away from the storm, right?
Sure.
Of course, it's super difficult to go from living in I guess, a forest or a Buddhist monastery, you know, quiet, no distractions, to coming back to living in Sydney and, you know, all your friends and people you usually associate with going out to bars and clubs and still doing the same thing. So it was really tricky, but I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to, you know, just avoid it, because one of the big things I learned there, probably the biggest, most important thing I'd learned during that time, is one quote by Thich Nhat Hanh that says, the trick is not to run away from your suffering. So I wanted to just get back involved and immerse myself into life and just really observe and what I felt. How
about the feeling that you felt when the first group came with you to Bondi Beach and you did your first group walking meditation? What did that feel like?
That was interesting, because the reason I did it on Bondi Beach as opposed to a meditation hall, because I wanted to engage people who were new to that. I guess the idea around that was just engaging people on their level and try to get them introduced to a skill.
Well, this is interesting because it seems like nowadays, like in 2019, more and more people are becoming more spiritual, not necessarily as religious, but being more open to spirituality.
I found initially that I could engage people who were more like the life that I led before, and I always also realised that those are the people who probably needed it the most.
Yeah, Thich Nhat Hanh is real deal. He is a celebrity in the spiritual.
Yeah.
Do you feel like his books are simple and easy to digest for beginners?
I think so. I think there's a lot of different practices in there that are, you know, very simple for a lot of people who are completely new, as opposed to someone like Eckhart Tolle or something like that, who might be a little bit trickier. People who you know, they're just going to throw it away straight away. Which I've given a lot of Thich Nhat Hanh books to people who are completely new, and then obviously there's ones that are a little bit more complex and comprehensive. But I feel is a good one to start with.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my video. I actually really enjoyed meditating with Evan. I learned a lot, and I hope maybe you can take some of his practices back to your own life. Please, if you have time, please just like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that I'm about to share. Thanks guys.